Contact climb and maintain. Level 230 and clear at Rapid City. Delta 3033 Denver departures radar contact.
Denver departure, Skyhawk 118, Foxtrot Sierra.
Smooth all the way in.
Denver departure 1 Sierra. We are 8 miles south of Northern Colorado Regional Airport. We are requesting VFR flight following Centennial Airport.
November 8, Foxtrot Sierra, squawk 0422.
Southwest 5393.
5393, contact Denver approach 120.8, good day.
20.8, Southwest 5393.
For Southwest 5393 only 20.8.
120 decimal 8, Southwest 5393.
Might have taken that as well.
There's radar contact Denver altimeter 3028. Advise when you have information. Tango at Centennial.
302 and 5 when we have Tango. 8 Foxtrot Sierra.
November 8, Foxtrot Sierra, traffic 1 o'clock, 4 miles at 7,200, indicated type unknown.
8 Foxtrot Sierra, negative contact.
Sorry, the ILS approach runway 16 left, Denver altimeter 3028.
Okay, we'll plan the ILS 16 left. Do you want the speeds on the arrival?
Affirmative, comply with the published speeds and actually expect a visual approach.
Got it. United 181, thanks.
5312, now contact Denver approach 120.8. 258 Denver approach, you checked on, I think, with somebody else. Can you say it again, please?
Via the zip of 3 Romeo.
Southwest 258 Denver approach, Sunny RNAV Zulu, runway 17 right approach, Denver altimeter 3028.
So 58 yard down Zulu 17 right, thanks.
United 181 heavy, contact Denver approach 120.8.
1.
Denver approach,
Point niner.
For 16 left.
United 181 heavy Denver approach, turn left heading 240, vector final maintain 12000.
Okay, maintain 12,000, heading 240 for United 181.
United 181 heavy maintain 210 knots or greater.
181.
Com 6334 Denver approach, plan the visual approach runway 17 left at Centennial 8 is Tango's current, Denver altimeter 3027.
17 left, 3027, and we have Tango 331.
Com 6334, roger, descend via the public for arrival, runway 17 left transition.
4, 17 left transition, back up 654.
Turn right heading 010. Discuss 312.
Sister 3 information, Romeo, good afternoon.
289 Denver approach on the ILS, runway 16 correction the visual approach, right 16 left, Denver altimeter 3028.
We'll expect a visual 16 left, United 289.
Denver approach, Southwest 1432, passing 24, descending via the Jagger. We got Romeo.
Southwest 1432 Denver approach, plan the RNAV Zulu, runway 17 right approach, Denver altimeter 3027.
3027, RNAV Zulu 17 right, Southwest 1432.
Southwest 1447, contact Denver approach.
Connected to PilotEdge.
20.8 Southwest 1447. Call from Jobob, cross Jobob at 10,000, cleared ILS, runway 16 left approach. 16 left, Delta 2764. Sky 5312, turn right heading 080. Right turn 080, Sky 5312. Delta 2764, reduce speed to 210. Respond to 210, Delta 2764. Sky 5312, just put a maintain 7,000. Gus 5312, descend 7,000, field side. 5312, Rick.
Approach Southwest 1447, 12-4, descending 11.
South 1447, Denver approach, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 16 right approach.
Cleared RNAV Zulu 16 right, Southwest 1447.
United 181 Heavy, descend to maintain 10,000.
10,000, United 181.
2764, maintain 210 knots or less now. Denver Southwest 1512, 22.5, vicinity of the Wahoo with Romeo.
1512, Denver approach, Denver altimeter 3027, say give me altitude.
Left heading 230, descend to maintain 9,000. Skyward 5312, turn right heading 145, join final, cleared visual approach, runway 16 right. 145 heading, cleared visual 16 right, Sky's 5312.
Hey guys, how's everyone doing this afternoon? Looks like we may have some. Looks like when's this guy leaving? We're at 1424. Oh, that's an arrival. Let's try this again. Flight schedule, we are at Casper. Departures. Why is it showing 1515? This dude's in the air. Oh, he's on his way here. Same dude. So he's going to arrive at 1438. So he's almost at Casper. 1438. That makes sense. All right. So that dude's going to land at 1438. So let's get our trucks. Hop in here, get some power. Batteries on. External power is available. Getting things going. I'm slowly learning WED, World Editor for X-Plane. Finally figured out how to make a WinCom. Took me hours to figure that out for something so simple. Move that over there. Open up that window. Alright, so lights. There we go. get my, oops, I forgot to click back. Why is this not? So it doesn't like that apparently. All right. If I move it out of my screen, I lose the stream. So just put that down there for right now. I don't know, it's kind of fun. We'll leave it up, leave it right there. I want to watch this guy land. He's going to park right next to us. I'm at gate 2. So we got about 9 minutes for that arrival. Turn on my tracking on my laptop here. Over here. See if that works. Alright. Oh, that's in my way. Alright, so we are going to... I need to figure out what we need here. So 10,000 pounds of fuel. This Airbus does everything in kilograms. Alright, so we got 10 537 comes out to 47.79, so I'll round that up to 48. 4.8 tons of fuel. Zero fuel weight is 132.8, which is 60,237. So 60,237. And then we got PilotEdge, we got altimeter, 30, 25. And that was Tango. We'll double check that naturally. And Denver is currently landing south. So we will file the flight plan from Muddy Mountain 290. Alright, that's filed. Who's that? That guy just land? Yeah, I guess I missed a landing. He's ahead of schedule. So he'll be taken back off shortly. go fuel. So we calculated I need what's it, 4.8. Get that going. Doing 127. 0 fuel weight, minus 52, 912, plus the 1,000 I left. 8325. So now I'm 6237, so that matches. 6233. 60.230.3. So the takeoff weight would be 6237 plus 4800 would be 65037. 65037. Because you got to add the 0 fuel weight plus the fuel, so because this is only showing the fuel that's not actually being loaded, so that's not an accurate gross weight. So 65037. I'm going to need that performance here in a little bit. So when I get the APU going and the heat going. Check the bleeds. Environment's kicking on. It's 39 Fahrenheit, so we're going to warm things up. Hydraulic fluid's fine. APU gen's available, so we're going to disconnect external power and remove the GPU. I've already filed the flight plan. There is no GPS coordinates for this airport, so I just use the airport reference, which is fine. Go to init, we are doing CPR, and we're going to Denver. United 1399 150. $42, 53, 9. All right. And altimeter was 3025. $53.40. 5324, so it's within 75, so we're good. Okay, so I need ATIS 12615.
Sky condition, clear. Temperature 4. Dew point -9er. Altimeter 3025. Arriving and departing runways 21, 26. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact that you have information Tango. Casper Natrona County International Airport, ATIS information Tango. 1953 Zulu. Wind 210 at 19er, gust 26. Visibility 10. Sky condition, clear. Temperature 4. Dew point -9er. Altimeter 3025. Arriving and departing runways 21, 26. Visual approach.
So we're gonna do 21. Alright, so we don't have a clearance, we do have a ground. So 121.9er. Ground control, and actually it does have a clearance. Well, it is the same as ground. Casper Tower 18.3. Make sure I'm showing up on the map here. Flight plan is filed. Tango.
Angel Flight 6972.
Just about ready to call them up.
Cleared to the Spalding Airport via Marysville. Direct, climb and maintain 15,000. Departure with NorCal. 127.4, squawk 4451. Hold for release. Angel Flight 6972, read back is correct. Hold for release and let me know when you're ready to go first, and hopefully we'll get it this time. Roger. American 420, stay on my frequency straight ahead to Charlie 8. Charlie to the ramp. Good day.
Stay on this frequency, Charlie to the ramp. American 420, thank you for your help.
Afternoon, Casper ground. United 1399 to terminal with Tango, IFR Denver. Alright, let's see if we get what I filed.
United 1399, Casper ground. Full route coming your way now. Cleared to Denver International Airport. Casper 3 departure. Expect radar vectors Medicine Bow VOR, that's Mike Bravo Whiskey. OP, that's Oscar, Papa, Papa, Echo, Echo. Tishner 3 arrival. Climb and maintain 14,000. Expect flight level 290 within 10 minutes of departure. Departure frequency 120.65, squawk 5227.
Clear to Denver via Casper 3 departure, radar vectors, Medicine Bowl, direct OP, and then join the Tishner 3 arrival. Climb maintain 14,000, 290, 10 minutes after departure, 120, .65, squawk 5227, United 1399.
United 1399, read back is correct.
Alright, so I didn't get what I filed, which is why you don't say request IFR to Denver as filed, because obviously I didn't get as I filed, so I didn't get as filed. So we're going to program what I was approved to file, which is flight level 290. It's our cruise, and
304 Seattle Tower, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff, wind calm.
we're going to take off.
16 left, cleared for takeoff, flash 304.
We're going to take off. Where's my airport diagram? 21. And we're going to go Medicine Ball. It's MBW. 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 Okay, and then I'm making sure these waypoints he gave me is good to OP, and then OP is the beginning of the star. Okay, that makes sense. So then that would be the Tishner 3 from OP. Okay, so I only need one VOR, so MBW, go right there. And then we're gonna do an arrival for South Alps, which would be 16 left. And it's from the Tishner. Tishner 3 from Tishner from OP, so we got our runway. Full approach from Tishner, the Tishner 3 arrival, and the arrival transition is OP.
JetBlue 572, roger, thanks.
So we're going to do that, and we're going to get rid of the disco, and we're good to go. Full approach all the way into Denver International. Wind in at page 2 for weights, which is 6233. .2, 30.3, and our fuel should be done 4.8. So I'll do 4.8 for fuel. Calculator time. Not a whole lot of extra, but that's what SimBrief gave us, so that's all right. I'm gonna do. I did weights. We need perf, so 58,
and Oakland
40.
November 880 uniform is on the ground at Oakland. Like to pick up our departure to KMRY.
200 initially.
Uniform, Oakland clearance, standby.
This ILS has a decision altitude 200, which is pretty standard.
Major flight 6972, NorCal departure, radar contact 3 west
30
of the Nevada County Airport. Taking your altitude leaving.
Let's go around.
Major flight 6972, roger, thanks. The Nevada County altimeter 3002.
We're good. So now we need our.
Turn right heading 010.
We need performance. So we're gonna do.
Alaska 304, contact departure.
CPR. Grab the weather. Timer's 3024.
Alaska 304, Seattle departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000.
220. It's gusting to 26. It's close enough. 65. Oh, wait a second.
Number 969er, Mike, El Paso clearance, stand by. November 880 to uniform Oakland, clearance cleared to
143.
the Monterey Airport, Label 8 departure.
And we are doing
to Shui,
2-1.
Sierra Hotel Oscar Echo Yankee. Salinas VOR, Sierra November Sierra, then direct.
212.
Via the SID, except maintain 7,000. NorCal departure frequency 135.1, squawk 6227.
So we got a flex temperature 61.
Uniform clear to the Monterey Airport via the Nuevo 8.
50, 151.
Direct. Climb and maintain direct via the SID. Then climb and maintain 7,000, 135.1, and squawking 6227.
Rather than direct via the SID, it's climb via the SID, except maintain 7,000. Rest to read back correct.
Climb via the SID, maintain 880 uniform.
Got some new people on board there. We got some new people.
Angel Flight 6972 is clear
All
direct.
right, so we're going to go perf.
Your destination, contact Oakland Center 132.2.
150. 151. 151.
Number 02 uniform direct Spalding. Contact Oakland on 132.2.
Say again for 880 uniform, we're still on the ground.
Verify that before we get off the ground here.
Number 02 uniform, yeah, if you're still on the ground, I'm giving you direct Spalding. It probably doesn't make sense. That was not intended for you.
Okay, 880 uniform, thank you.
How do you get direct to something on the ground? Autopilot. So we are good to climb to
Angel Flight 6972, Oakland Center, Roger. Nevada
14,000.
Nevada County altimeter 3002. Sky 800, no traffic observed between you and Orcas Island. Report cancellation of IFR or missed approach while you're in the air on this frequency, or you can cancel on the ground within 5 minutes of landing on 122.2. Radar service is terminated. For exchange approved. Sky 800 IFR cancellation is received. Squawk maintain VFR for exchange approved. Alaska 304, contact Seattle Center 126.6 for higher.
Alright, so we need to get the hydraulics because the brake is low. So we'll put this to hydraulics, pop that out. Come up here, turn that on. Turn that back off. Now our hydraulics are all in the green.
Alaska 304, Seattle Center, Roger, climb and maintain final hold 230. November 969er, Mike, El Paso clearance.
Paso clearance 969er, Mike, with Romeo looking for VFR departure to the northwest, please.
Number 9er, Mike, what's your aircraft type?
Bonanza B36.
Number 969er, Mike, El Paso departure frequency 119.15, squawk 5663.
119er from what? 155663, 9er, Mike.
November 9er, Mike, read back is correct.
Clear out all these cautions.
JetBlue 572,
then we'll do a FADIC.
120.35.
Check the FADIC system. Dim all the lights.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have closed the stop warning delivery of class event on customers. Must be seated with your seatbelt securely fastened. Please ensure your seat back is up.
JetBlue 95, Roger.
Paso, we're on November 969er, Mike, release taxi with Romeo Westlandic Aviation.
Laptop cameras is semi-side can also be placed underneath the seat, letting you for easy access after takeoff. Thank you.
Yes, Captain. We are waiting for your instruction.
JetBlue 572,
Ground
Denver
flag
approach.
deck.
Thanks
All
for
holds and
Foxtrot.
hatches are closed.
Altimeter 3030.
Walk around complete.
Expect ILS runway 16 left approach from Kaylee.
Alright, so we're going to
Number 969er, Mike, El Paso, ground runway 26 left, taxi via Victor.
pre-plan. I need to back out to my right
Alaska
side.
304, clear direct VPOT.
So we'll just
Alaska 304, contact Seattle
That's
Center,
fine.
5.1.
Acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
get that going.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Go to init page 2. Our fuel is 4760, so we're gonna err on the low side of 4.7. Update our fuel. I'll update the time.
Alaska 304, stand by.
I'm getting more familiar with WED. I'm going to make myself an auto gate. Or actually, I want to see if I can figure out how to use the new SAM plugin and make gates out of the SAMs. They look really good. Alright, where are we at with flight schedule?
Alaska
So we've got...
I'm not sure what you're showing, but...
Guy coming in about 20 minutes. I think I'm going to be out of here. That's departures. Arrival. He's already here. There's no one else coming for a while.
Yeah, if you look at the chart for Quebec 3, BPOT initiates the airway. FAMIC is the very next waypoint on the airway, so it is direct.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback, and you may start engine.
Angel Flight 6972, let me know when you have the weather up towards Spalding and get Susanville if you need to.
Go there. Turn on hydraulics and we'll start engine 2.
JetBlue 95, contact Denver approach 120.35.
I think I'm gonna improve this airport since I do fly out of here quite often. And it's definitely a United Airport terminal, so I think I'm gonna make some notes to make this airport nice looking.
JetBlue 95, Denver approach should be descending via. Descending via is very important phraseology because it shows that you're following the lateral and the vertical track for the arrival. Descend via the Cayley to arrival, Denver altimeter 3030, advise with the 8 expect ILS, runway 16 left approach.
Disconnecting tow, stand by.
Paso Tower 90600, Mike, ready for departure to 6 left CFR to the northwest.
Number 969er, Mike, El Paso Tower. Make a left downwind departure as you climb out with El Paso Tower. Runway 26 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 0708.
26 left, we have takeoff left downwind departure, 90600, Mike.
JetBlue 572, contact
Two good engines.
12620, correction, 123.
Do that.
Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
Crew supply, oxygen, wiper works. Heading 120, 120. Check our oxygen. That's all fine
JetBlue
at the ending.
572, Denver approach, altimeter 3030 at Cayley, cleared ILS, runway 16 left approach.
I need to know the trim. So we got 29.6, 29.7 is down 0.3.
November 9er, Mike, radar contact departure.
Departure, Mike.
Alright, trim is set. We can check our light controls.
What's your indicated airspeed?
Alright, so we got right,
JetBlue 95,
got
do you have the
left,
Cayley
we
2
got
arrival
speed
chart in front of you?
brakes, And we got rudder.
What's your speed restriction say on your chart at top?
Engine. Alright, we get the lighting ready to go. Okay, turn that off.
November 969er, Mike, El Paso departure afternoon, El Paso altimeter 3030, reaching 6,500, resume on navigation to maintain VFR.
Need to squawk. I need to squawk our code. 5227. 2 clicks.
Angel flight
1 click.
6972, set to maintain 11,000.
2 clicks. Get our
25.
ATIS.
Arriving and departing runways 21, 26. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact that you have information Tango.
Still with Tango. Nothing's changed weather-wise. So I'm probably gonna get 2-1 via, looks like Alpha. Yeah, I'm gonna build an auto gate right there. It's gate number 2. Casper ground, United 1399 at the terminal. Current with Tango, ready to taxi.
United 1399 Casper ground, B runway 21, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 26.
21 via Alpha, cross runway 26, United 1399. Alright, let's roll.
JetBlue 95, contact Denver approach 123.85, adios.
Sky 800 Seattle Center is on Quest, standby. JetBlue 95 Denver approach, cleared Atlas runway 16 approach.
Ship change. Different controller.
JetBlue 95 cleared ILS runway 16 left approach. You were assigned the left side. I'm clearing you for the left side. Sky High 800 clear from Marcus Island Airport, Natchez Airport. FEMCA 2 departure as filed. Climb and maintain 900,000. Departure frequency 126.6. Squawk 4051. Hold for release. Sky High 800 read the correct device to frequency ready for departure. Sky 800-2103, release and departure, clearance is void in 3 minutes. If not off in 3 minutes, say intentions within 5 minutes, frequency change approved.
We are given permission to cross this runway.
Angel Flight 6972, for cancellation received. Radar service is terminated, frequency change approved.
Approaching 26.
November 9, Mike is clear, Charlie airspace, remain on Cessna Charlie airspace, radar service is terminated, frequency change approved. Jet Purdue 572, contact Denver Tower relay.
Go ahead and hold short here at
Denver
2-1.
Tower, JetBlue 572, ILS 16 left, kick me.
Do auto brake, max, take off,
572, Denver Tower, runway 16 left, clear to land, wind 110
systems are normal.
16 left, clear to land, JetBlue 572.
Do our landing lights, strobes. Auto brake, signs, spoilers, flaps, takeoff config, and we'll do packs here in just a moment. Okay, 18.3 for tower. 120.65 for departure. And all this is still good, all the weather is the same, so we are ready to take off. Casper Tower, United 1399, holding short, 2-1.
Sky 800, Seattle Center ident. United 1399, Casper Tower, turn left heading 200, runway 21 for takeoff.
Left turn heading 200, runway 21, clear for takeoff, United 1399. Backs off. We're going to go left turn at 200, which is a tiny bit of a left turn. Wind is 220, gusting to 26. Be a little bit of a sporty takeoff.
Approaching 2-1.
Sky 800 is ready to contact 4 miles south of Orcas Island Airport.
On runway 21.
Engines 50%, engines are stable, everything's in the green. Takeoff power is set. We will be turning to heading 200.
Oscar 340, Mars Seattle Center, hello.
B1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear coming up. Once we get to 400 AGL, we can legally make a turn. I usually wait till 500. Now we can turn to heading 200.
Sky 3, correction, affirmative, climb and maintain 900,000, the Seattle altimeter is 2.
And departure, I think, is going to be with Casper departure. That's easy.
United 1399, contact departure.
Over to departure, United 1399, see you. Do that. We'll go to departure, 120.65. Turn that up a little bit. Casper departure, United 1399, Casper 3, 7,400 for 14,000.
And a 1399, Casper departure, radar contact.
Okay, packs are on, speed brakes are unarmed. Where do we have to go here? Be going left. I'll just, I'll go faster. Let's go up to 250. .215, that's flaps will come out. I'll take out the rest of it at 220. Flaps are out.
United 1399, clear direct medicine, Bow, contact at Denver Center on 133.67, good day.
Clear direct medicine bowl, Denver Center 133.67, United 1399. 133.67. So we're going to do direct medicine bowl. Speed up a little bit. 133.67.
95, thanks, Scott Tower.
33.67. Denver Center, United 1399, 11,000 for 14,000.
JetBlue 95, Denver Tower, runway 16 left, clear to land.
Don't have any ortho for Wyoming.
United 1399, Denver Center, climb and maintain for level 290.
290, United 1399.
JetBlue 572, taxi to the parking via Foxtrot, this frequency, good day.
Away we go. Turn off the lights, seatbelts to auto. There's no icing. You can watch the cabin pressure. We're good on that. Turn on the weather radar for the heck of it. Turn down the sound of the ambient noise a little bit. Go to fog, C, D, E, F. 0.2.
572, roger, just advise when you're ready to go.
There you go. It looks a lot nicer. Doesn't affect clouds, it just gets rid of the haze.
JetBlue 572, can you taxi via Foxtrot to the ramp?
adjusting my notes for this flight because I don't ever get. I've tried filing the same flight 3 times and they keep changing it on me, so I'm just gonna make my notes for the flight that they do give me, which is Medicine Bowl, B-O-W-L, then it's filed. Okay. So those changes have been made. We are coming up to standard, so we'll switch to standard. Denver's wind is wind 10 at 9 knots. So when we get closer, I had more planes show up in the traffic global radar. A lot of United peoples. The wind does change. We're going to need a different arrival. So that would change to, let's say, the Molten 3. Hate it when it lags like that. With my old computer, before my supercomputer, it's not really super, I used to get a lot of, I'd hear that little lag and then the whole sim would crash. Knock on wood, knocking on wood. It's not gonna happen. Alright, so looks like the Molten 3 is basically the same. Till we get to, looks like Wookie, Molten, and then Wookie. Yeah. So I don't even need. Right. So if we were to land north, I would need to change the arrival to the Molten.
Aircraft calling for clearance to the Yakima State call Sonelli.
So what we'll do is we'll come down here, we'll copy what we got.
Angel Flight 6972 is clear to Yakima Airport as
35 left.
Climb and maintain flight level 220. Departure frequency is 132.2. Squawk 3464. Hold for release. Angel Flight 6972, read back, advise the frequency number 1 for departure.
And that would not be that one. Molten 3, I don't need a transition. So pretty much
November 1234, contact Salt Lake under 133.25.
So we're going to clear Molten. We're going to clear Sawyer.
Salt Lake on 133.25.
Can't clear that quite yet. on the second perf. So 3-5 left, I think that's a Cat 3. 3-5 left is a Cat 3, so that would be no decision altitude. Otherwise, all that is correct.
November 1234, Salt Lake Center, altimeter 3011.
November 1234.
Coming into Colorado here. Got some airplanes out here about 50 miles away from me.
Center Sky High Energies, wait for just 2 minutes.
Sky 800, roger, report back.
M9, how you doing there, bud? Nice to see you. Thanks for saying hi. It's a holiday. I wasn't expecting a big turnout today. Holidays and weekends I don't usually get, but you know, a handful of people watching. I guess people are so used to like tuning in when they're at work, which is actually kind of comical. Oh man, I figured out. So, you know, I bought this Traffic Global, right? And I'm really enjoying it. Like I can click on this guy, even though he's 25 miles away. I can follow this dude. I mean, how cool is that? See my ortho difference. Anyway, so I figured out. It took me hours to figure it out in videos. And once I figured it out, it's actually really simple. How to make sure your airports handle wind calm runways. So all my AI should be taking off and landing at Denver properly when I get there. And I'm slowly going to go through all my PilotEdge airports to make sure that they have a wind calm element to it. Because most stock gateway airports will have a you know, world editor config of 999 winds, so there is no wind calm. So it could be 2 knots coming from the opposite direction, and that's why all the AI traffic would have like a head-on collision with you. But at this point, I know what the wind calm ops are at just about every PilotEdge airport, towered airport. So I'm just going to slowly go through these as I fly them and change the appdat folder or the appdat file within World Editor, and that's the only thing I really care about, except that I want to add some auto gates. So, but I'm really enjoying the program. It's actually really cool. You had off today, but normally try to watch from work. Yeah, there's a few of you guys that do that. Nice. Does that work with any traffic? You mean TCAS? I don't have. You can set it up to work with TCAS, but I don't have it set up for TCAS, just because. Let me get my altitude here first. There we go. Just because I would have a ton more hits on my TCAS if I added the global traffic. So instead of adding the global traffic, setting up TCAS, I'd rather just use this radar, and I can bust this down to like, you know, 36 miles or whatever I want. So if there's a global traffic airplane, I can see it here. But
Premier 55,
I don't want to activate it for the airplane because PilotEdge is only going to give me airplanes that it sees. So PilotEdge can't see the global traffic. It's just for me, and it makes my PilotEdge airports alive when I take off and land from them. So that's the benefit. It gives you a living airport when you take off and land. And you also have this really cool flight schedule.
Premier 5 November Tango, redirect.
So you can look when you get to the airport, Whatever airport you're closest to is the one that will display. And you can click, you know, off lights or whatever. Looks like the wife's getting home, so the dogs are gonna bark for a minute. What was it called again? I'll send you a link. It's AI traffic. Yeah, well, it's just flight global traffic. Let me see. Just flight traffic global, I think it's called. It's actually on the org, or it's not the store.
United 13 and 99 descend via the Tushnur 3, arrival at Denver, altimeter 3027.
Descend via the Tushnur 3, 3027, United 13.
Sky High 800's back on frequency.
Sky High 800, welcome back. Contact shuttle approach 125.6.
125.6, Sky High 800.
Oh, that's not it. It's not
Sky
world.
800, shuttle altimeter 2990.
Alright, let me try something different. Let's go to my account. I have to descend here soon. I think I found the link. Alright, yeah, here's the link. Just to make sure, because there's like a bunch of traffic add-ons, you know. Alright, so we're going to descend via the Tushnur, whatever that is.
5 November Tango, Salt Lake City ground, runway 17 taxi via Kilo.
So we can descend to 13,000. Denver Center, United 1399, leaving 290.
Roger.
Alright, so click those. I can get rid of the Molten 3 arrival at this point. I should be safe. Looks like the winds at Denver is 130 at 9 knots. We're definitely going to be landing south. ILS, which I might as well do a full approach. 16 left, 1111. 173. So altimeter is 3039 actually. .27. Temperature 11 Celsius, 52 Fahrenheit, 130 at 9. Actually, let me update my winds first. Alright, so 130, 9. So we'll check that. We're inbound. Looks like we are above the glide path, so we're going to add in a little bit of a brake. And 9 says he uses live traffic, which shows real world traffic. I just flew into Denver as well, airplanes all over the place. Yeah. Yeah, and that one's free, I think, right? And that one has an ATC aspect to it as well, I believe, the one that you're talking about. This one does not. But I mean, that wasn't really something I cared about, obviously, because I use networks for my ATC stuff.
Premier 55 November, take us Salt Lake City Tower, fly runway heading, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
25-6. Let's get ATIS.
Ways 17 right, 16 left, 825. Visual approaches in use. ILS runway 16 left, runway 16 right, runway 17 left, and runway 17 right approach in use. Multiple RNL Zulu approaches in use. VFR departures, contact clearance delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information golf. Denver International Airport, ATIS information golf. 2053 Zulu. Wind 120 at 9er. Visibility 10. Ceiling 2000 broken. Temperature 11. Dew point -14. Altimeter 3027. Arriving runways 16 right, 16 left, 17 left, 17 right. Departing runways 17 right, 16 left.
Plan 16 left, so it'll be 6 left. Alright, we're good there. There should be some airplanes around me. We should be getting close.
Premier 5 November, takeoff, contact departure. Premier 55 November Tango, Salt Lake City departure, radar contact, primary maintain flight level 190. Clear Clearfield.
Let's do 190 for Tishner.
United 1399, contact Denver approach 120.35.
Denver approach 120.35, United 13 right now. Denver approach, United 1399, descending via the Tishner 3, arrival leaving 16,800, current with Golf, request ILS 16 left from Tishner.
United 1399 Denver approach, expect that, altimeter 3027.
Expect that in 3027, United 13. Alright, so we're going to get landing weight 65. We're at 63.3, so definitely under the max. I already got the ATIS. Don't have to worry about icing. Yeah, coming into some clouds, we'll do terrain. Map traffic goes out and looks at some online source for real flight data. Pretty cool. You can also use a DSB account to get the info.
Contact Denver approach 123.85.
Denver approach 123.85, United 1309. And that's cool. 2385. Denver approach, United 1309, Tishner 3, leaving 14,500.
United 1399 Denver approach, cleared ILS runway 16 left approach.
Cleared ILS 16 left approach, United 1399. So we're going to go down to 11,000. Turn on ILS stuff. Wish there was a way I could drag the middle to like here. Anyway, so you can use the ADSB account to get that info. That's really cool. And there is a fee and paid. Not sure the difference. Oh, so there's a free version and a paid version. Huh. Yeah, I only went with this one, traffic level, just because all the reviews, and I didn't want it for any other purpose than to make my airports alive. So I guess that must be the airport. I think those are all the parked aircraft. And of course, I can always do that thing to show where they are, but I don't really care about where they are in the air. Alright, so we're going to do slow up to about 190. Put the first officer on ILS. This runway is towers 135.3. Get that dialed in. 35.3. Guess I can turn off the weather radar at that point. We're going to go to flaps 2. Seatbelts are on. Perf. 130 at 9, 11, 30, 27, all that's valid. Stay on the localizer. I don't see a glide slope yet. Let's activate the approach phase. Do our landing lights. Do approach, go to flaps 3. Yeah, I know. Let's see what the schedule is here. Gear down. Looks like arrivals are this guy's already 15:44. I think he's already on the ground. Yeah, he's already on the ground.
Angel 6932, time 211, release for departure. Clearance is wide in 3 minutes. If not off for 3 minutes, say intentions within 5 minutes. Frequency change of route.
Spoilers are armed. Missed would decline to 5,900, so basically 6,000. Then turn right to 12,000. So 6,000 then 12,000. If we go miss, which there's no reason for that. We'll bring up the airport because we are going to land here. We're going to ask for the north side of Bravo. Gear, signs, spoilers, and flaps. I don't have landing clearance yet, so I'm still waiting on that. As long as I have landing clearance within 5 miles of Denver. It's usually
2,500.
It's usually when they want you to switch the tower, or at least remind them. I'll just play stupid and be like, I don't remember if I had clearance.
2,500.
I'm still on approach. Denver approach, United 1399. Was I told to go to tower?
Delta 13 and a 9 negative. Actually just about to call you, contact the tower. Have a good day.
Roger, thank you. United 1399. Alright. Denver Tower, United 1399, stop showing localizer 16 left.
United 1399 Tower, runway 16 left, clear to land, and 130 at 9
16 left, clear to land, United 1399. Alright, flaps are down, cabin check.
Sky 800, contact Seattle Center 126.6.
1000.
If we need to go missed, it'd be full throttle, flaps 3, gear up.
Approaching 16 left.
Take a little bit of a left crosswind.
Sky 800, Seattle Center, ping board altimeter 3002.
There's no planes gonna crash into me, so that's good.
500.
18, I need to...
400. 100 above, 300.
I'll add the traffic after I land.
Minimum 200.
Alright, autopilot off.
100.
Fresno Tomahawk 2408 Lima. Radio check, how do you hear me?
30. 20. Retard 10. 5.
2408 Lima, Fresno ground long clear.
Takes a second for this to clean up frames. Once I slow down, I can add the AI in again.
Angel Flight 6972, Oakland Center, radar contact.
Man, that kills my frames. That's right. I'm not on bad sim. Denver Tower, United 1399, for the north side of Bravo.
United 1399 taxi to the terminal via Foxtrot, this frequency.
Foxtrot with you, United 1399, thanks, we'll see you. Alright, so turn off these strobes.
Angel Flight 6972 affirmative, looks like there might have been some train in the area, but it looks like you're above it now, and it's going to give us a little bit better radio reception.
Foxtrot's the first taxiway.
Angel Flight 6972, roger, not sure if you're here earlier, but you are radar contact.
After we have arrived at the gate, so we may better assist you. For updated information on connecting flights and baggage claim, you can check your approved monitors or download our free JetBlue.
Alaska 30 for contact, Oakland Center 132.95.
It's going to probably take a little bit for the...
On behalf of JetBlue Airways, and especially the New York City-based in-flight and flight crew, we'd like to thank you so much for flying with us this morning. We'd like to be the first to say welcome home.
Alaska 304, Oakland Center, roger.
Very soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
I hope he optimizes this airport. This runway always gives me heck on the frames. It's just this side.
Final Antarctica. Final Antarctica, descent pass discretion, maintain 13,000 and contact Salt Lake Center 125.27. Correction, 125.57.57. Premier 55, take a Salt Lake Center, altimeter is 035, say approach request.
I was going to say, where's all the airplanes? I guess they're not loaded in yet. I'll probably load in when I turn.
Angel Flight 1672, contact
Bravo November for the
1.4.
North side, so we'll go left right here. I think this is okay. It's like a AI in front of me.
Premier 55, Ortego, Roger, 5 and heading. Expect the vector shortly for the airport.
There's an airplane taking off. It's so cool. This is like the add-on of the year, in my opinion.
Angel Flight 1672, Seattle Center, Roger.
I don't know why there's nothing at the gates, though. There's not a single plane at any of the gates. Bunch of stuff taxiing, but nothing at the gate. That's weird.
Fresno ground, Tomahawk 240 at Lima, VFR departure to the north at 3,500 with information Mike.
There's another guy taking off. It's busy, there's just no airplanes.
Tomahawk 2408 Lima, Fresno clearance departure frequency 119.6, squawk 3630.
Roger, departure frequency 119.6, and say again on the squawk frequency?
3630.
Squawk 3630 for Tomahawk 2408 Lima.
5 November, takeoff, fly heading 160, the field will be 12 o'clock, 15 miles reported in sight. It's 08 Lima, redirect.
Roger, thank you.
I don't know where any of the parked aircraft are. Definitely not here.
By 326 Mike Charlie, Albuquerque Center, Roger.
Move up a tiny bit. APU is on.
5 November, take off for Cat Station, receive squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Good day. Sky High 800, weather, safe approach request.
I don't get it. They're like nothing at the gate. Why is that? Not a single airplane at the gate.
Sky High 800, roger, expect that from Wenatchee.
Settings, draw parked, that should be off, right? So look at
Sky 800, actually maintain 1-2,000 and expect the vector for the VR shortly.
see, this guy's moving out.
That's affirmative. I wanted to bring you up and over the VR and have you climb anyway because of the MVD in the area. So this will just be a little bit easier. Climb maintain 1-2,000, expect a vector early.
See, it's like they're not really working unless I click on them and then they show up. Yeah, there's something wrong with that. Unless the settings no, that doesn't do anything.
408 Lima at GA parking, ready to taxi with information, Mike.
November 240 Lima, Fresno ground, runway 29 left, taxi via Bravo.
Roger, taxi runway 29 left via taxiway Bravo for Tomahawk 2408 Lima.
Oh well, I'm gonna have to ask and do some research. I should definitely be having some traffic at the gates. They're taxiing, they're just not at the gate. I'll turn off the fuel pumps. $26.40. Make sure this is back up. Oh well, it's kind of disappointing that the airport's not full. This is the only one I've had this issue with. Just take a screenshot of that. Way I can show them there's like nothing at the gate. Not sure what's causing that. Anywho, I'm gonna call it a day, y'all. I'll throw up some live stream in Denver approach while I get this shut down and see what might be going on with it.
VFR, fly heading 240.
All right.
For the ILS. Information.
Y'all have a good
Charlie
day.
current.
See ya. Chase out.
21-1, descending via the T3 with Sierra.
2268 Denver approach, good afternoon. Expect a RNAV Zulu approach.
RNAV Zulu 16 right, Frontier flight 268. Number 2 Lima Mike, contact Denver Center 133.905.
938 240 descending via the Wahoo with Tango. Good afternoon, expect the visual approach May 16 left, maintain 280 knots or greater until advised.
Greater until advised, guys, 938. 150, here for the visual runway 16 left. November 734 Charlie Papa, traffic 12 to 1 o'clock, 2 miles southeast on altimeter indicates 7,200.
Looking for traffic, 4 Charlie Papa.
South of 1615, connectivity tower 133.3.
33, good day, so 1615.
2504, connectivity tower 135.3. 35.3, Delta 25, report.
Good afternoon, expect the average approach May 16 left, reduce to 250. 785. Plus 721, contact approach 123.85 today.
45 departure radar contact, climb and maintain 9,000, Denver altimeter 3026.
Approach Southwest 721 out of 15.6, descending via their arrival.
South 721, Denver approach, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 17 right, runway 16 right approach.
Good RNAV Zulu 16 right, Southwest 721.
Denver approach, Skyhawk 734 Charlie Papa. We have that traffic in sight. Sir, can we request a clearance into the Bravo or should we descend down?
RNAV Zulu 17 right, Southwest 20. Southwest 1922, traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles southbound for the parallel 737 from Delta at 8,000.
Thank you, inside.
Southwest 1922, tower 135.3.
35.3, South 1922, goodbye.
November 4 Charlie Papa, that's affirmative, approved as requested and cleared through Bravo airspace. Maintain that at below 7,500 for now.
Cleared into the Bravo, 7,500 feet, 4 Charlie Papa. Thank you.
Southwest 649, departure radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 230.
74 to approach, destination 080, approach